means now, because we were talking about the fact that Messi isn't here at this point and what that means from a business standpoint, from a fan standpoint as well. Are upsets good for MLS at this point, Mal?
No, they're bad. They're bad. There's no great case scenario right now for Major League Soccer or Apple TV. You had, in the East, the chance of having Lionel Messi and Inter Miami, who maybe, I want to believe, draw the biggest audience to Major League Soccer nowadays, out in the first round. And let's remember, it was a best-of-3 series. It was just not the one game. But on the other hand, you had the possibility of having one of the best rivalries in the game. I don't know if Herco is prepared to accept that, which is LAFC and Galaxy, to not correr del tráfico, the LA Derby. And maybe you have, playing for the Cup, Inter Miami against one of the LA teams. This is bad for business. It's sports. It can happen. But that was your question. And the answer to that question is no. This is a very, very... I can just picture Don Garber and every single Major League Soccer executive and the Apple executives who are in charge of Major League Soccer just going like, no, after the final whistle at the bank.
Yeah, and we focus on Inter Miami because it's Lionel Messi, but we're not going to see LAFC. We're not going to see Olivier Giroud.
We should be used to not seeing LAFC around these parts. Listen,
Easy.
LAFC, Seattle Sounders, the LA Galaxy, Columbus Crew, when these upsets happen, I think they are good for the league. When they happen like this, in this sequence, it is a dagger for Major League Soccer. And I have been a major proponent of Major League Soccer throughout the years and how vital it is to the culture in this country and to the U.S. men's national team from a grassroots level on. See that going forward. But when you have, Mal said it, it wasn't one game that Inter Miami lost. They lost a best-of-3 series. The best regular season team with the highest profile player on this side of the hemisphere, and I would argue anywhere on earth, and Lionel Messi out, no more. And then you're like, well, we still may have what many consider are a very fun team in Columbus. Not a big market, but a fun team. They're out as well. At least we have the LA market. At least we can bank on something special happening there. They're out as well. LAFC's gone. So while upsets may be good and organically can build more interest in places they normally wouldn't, not the way this happened. This is worst case scenario. And I don't even want to talk about the television company who's doing this. I'm talking about the league itself. If you're Major League Soccer right now, this has to be one of the worst moments in postseason history for you. You have nothing going for you right now. I'm a massive Sounders and Galaxy, believer. But even I will recognize this is not what Major League Soccer wants, nor what it needs. It went down the drain with Lionel Messi. It went down the drain with Boanga. It went down the drain with Wilfred Nancy. It went down the drain with everything you built going into this season. For as good as the Galaxy have been, for as good as Seattle has been, for as good of a story as the New York Red Bulls potentially winning something, the one team that's never won anything in this league, to finally do something, that's not what Major League Soccer would bank on or hope for.
For the